numerous people about this whole thing and everything else, and she stated the whole time, she goes, Prince was a complete gentleman. He would do absolutely nothing and touch her whatsoever in any way, shape, or form, or do anything inappropriate in the slightest bit until she was of a more acceptable age.
Right.
Which, God bless him. So I thought that was pretty cool. But apparently in one of there's an early version of that song that was released where it's Prince and... Who the Christ is that?
Prince and Kim
Basinger, when he was recording one of the things, there's a section of the song where it's just the two of them. They're supposed to be like acting something out,
right.
But apparently the conversation is such bullshit that it's just there's a reason why it never made it on the album, because it was so fake,
okay.
And the acting of it was so bullshit on both their parts that they never ended up using it. So I always thought that was kind of funny. You have this actress who, at the time, had done quite a few big movies, and yet couldn't act out a speaking scene.
Yeah, well, I've seen some of the best in the world do terrible jobs.
It's true. That is very true.
That's funny.
Yeah. So they basically the thing I was listening to just did a track for track for each album and the scenes that they were in and everything else. It was just really impressive. And like I said, I had no idea that was a full Prince production, because it's just something I never thought about at the time.
Yeah, no.
And
Tim Burton has that way of getting people to go to extremes that they normally wouldn't. Can I? Sorry, I'm not going to spill it. It's been there the whole fucking night. All right, Gord, we'll record some other night. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, shitty. Okay.
I'll give me 20 minutes. 15. Give me 15 minutes. I'll call you right back.
All right, that'll work. Okay.
10 minutes, not even.
All right, yeah. Call me back. Hey, buddy.
Hey, sorry about that. You got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you there. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just ridiculousness. Just
yeah, it sounds like there's a chick literally standing on top of you talking.
Yeah, there pretty much was. And it's not like anybody doesn't know what's going on. It's just flat up fucking disrespectful.
Yes, it is.
And then Fred just started moving my shit around. I'm like, what are you, like, I've got a drink in front of me. I've got my pad where I like it. I'm all set up doing my, and he just starts moving shit. I'm like, just what? Oh, I thought you were gonna spill. Never spilled a drink since I'm 10 years old.
There's a reason I'm a reformed alcoholic, because I didn't miss.
Yeah. It's just like, well, it looked like you were gonna spill it. Maybe. I don't care. Don't touch my shit. I'm in the middle of a thing. The show takes a fucking kind of a groove to get into. You know,
I mean, you should know that. He's been basically a part of our fucking show.
He's been sitting there every day. There's mutiny. I caused a mutiny, and Chris hates my guts. And Fred's kind of, well, he got swept up in it, and now he's not popular too. But yeah, Chris isn't gonna like me for a while.
Oh, really?
Because in our room, we don't let anyone in our room, but it has to be cleaned every day, right? So Chris has been cleaning it every day, 7 days a week. We all get kicked out at 9 o'clock. We have to leave the building, and he stays and cleans, quote unquote cleans. Actually, he sleeps till fucking noon. Then he showers and does whatever the fuck he wants. It's like, but we all have to get up and be out at 9. He gets to hang out until 1:30 is when he has to go.
Well, that's a bag of bullshit.
It takes about 20 minutes to clean the room, if that. You gotta mop the floor. We're not gross dudes. We're all adults. You just have to mop the floor, and that's it, basically. So I'm like, what the fuck's he doing till noon?
Yeah.
I was like, well, there's 6 people in the room, and there's 6 days in a week. Why don't we all get a day? And that's our cleaning day. And so we could all get a day to sleep till noon. And I took it to the staff, and I just said, I bullshitted. I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about it, and it's not really fair that Chris has to clean 7 days a week. It's all of our mess. We should all have to do it. Because they don't know he's in there sleeping. Nobody goes in to check on him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I just really think Chris could use a break. So I think we should all have a day. He was really mad about that.
Yeah. Well, fuck him.
There's 6 lockers in our room. He has 2.5 of them. And I kind of said, well, 6 lockers, 6 guys. Doesn't that make sense to everybody? So I kind of took away his whole life, and now he's mad at me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But I just made it better for everybody else. It's
well, you actually just made it worse for yourself, so now everybody else actually has to chip in.
Well, it's mopping a floor. I think we can handle it. And then you get to sleep till noon. I was wondering, like, Chris has been staying up. He'll be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, how the fuck does he do that? I'm like, oh, yeah. Because he gets to sleep 3 hours later than everybody.
Oh, fuck, some bullshit.
And his not girlfriend likes me, and that bugs him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's that. I remember that.
Fucking.
Yeah.
They broke up 2 years ago, but she still uses him like shit and fucking. It's funny, man. I've never seen it so good in a girl. Like, she's got this amazing sense. She can hear like direct deposit going in or something. Because you won't see her for 4 days, and then he'll have money for 10 minutes, and she'll show up. Hey.
Oh, that's fun.
It's impressive. I've never seen anything like it. But she'll literally be like making out with a guy outside of our door, and then come in and ask Chris for money, and kiss him, and sweetie, I love you.
Oh my God.
It's like, wow. She's not a hooker, but she might as well be.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of girls like that.
Yes, there certainly are.
You know, it's like, I'm not a hooker. It's like, honey, who are you lying to here? Me or you?
Because I'm not believing a fucking word of it. That's all I know.
It's the same. I'll pipe right back in and say this is part of the show now. It's the same as any guy on the planet who says he's never paid for sex. Are you fucking kidding me? We all pay for sex. That's the only way we have sex.
Yeah, that's completely true.
Guys who go, oh, I've never paid for sex. Fuck you. Have you had sex? Yeah, well, then you bought it.
Yeah. In some way, shape, or form, you paid for it.
No man in the history of the earth has had sex without something financial involved.
Yeah, I mean, even a gigolo gets paid for the sex, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, right? There's a financial transaction attached to every sexual act I know of. Even if it's so much as just you had to buy the beer that night, still counts.
Absolutely, it does. Right.
So this guy is basically, he can be good friends with your Facebook buddy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I have noticed a trend among men that I didn't notice as a young man, but men reach an age, and I think it's different for everyone, but it's from about 35 on, where certain men just turn right back into fucking little kids.
That's not supposed to happen until you hit, like, dementia age.
That's what I thought. But no, there's right around my age group, there's just a certain percentage of guys who turn right back into little fucking kids. They start calling their mom a lot more, and they do petty shit like this. And they get mad when you add to their point and make it better for them. And they worry about a fucking Facebook. You don't have to attack. It's a Facebook. That's all it's good for. It's just strictly set up to look at hot girls and attack each other.
Yeah.
And funny cat videos.
And funny, and the cute cat videos, of course, and the puppy videos. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to talk about that guy anymore. That just pisses me off.
You don't have to attack me. Yes, that's what Facebook is. It should be called "Please Attack Me" book.
You know, you're not wrong.
Fucking change it to troll book. That's why no one ever unfriends you. I was so impressed when Mary finally unfriended me. Like, nobody ever does. They like it. They like the trolling. They like the arguing, the bickering. That's why they keep you on there. Otherwise, we just unfriend everybody and go back to not having Facebook.
Yeah, it's very true.
It's such a toxic wasteland, and I hate that I'm back on it, and it's the number one platform for us to advertise. And I think it's great, all our listeners. Please check out our Facebook page, at Eric and Gord. It's a nice page, and it's getting a lot of engagement lately. But it's just, come on. Don't act like it's a thing. Why does everything have to become a thing? I said that to a guy the other day. I bumped into him by accident. My bag touched his back. And he turned around and what the fuck, motherfucker? I said, really? We're going to make this into a thing? Just, why does everything have to be a thing now? Just fuck it, I bumped you. It doesn't need acknowledgement. You didn't flinch. I didn't. There was nothing that would entice you to turn around and go, hey, what the fuck, man? Fuck off.
Yeah, no.
Stop making a thing when there isn't. Everyone does that. Hey, you fucking... Some guy dropped his drink the other day. I was standing in a line. He dropped a pop beside me, and it got on my shoe.
Yeah.
And people in a semicircle went, ooh. And I looked at them. I said, what? And they're all waiting for what I'm going to do to this guy. That's the best thing that's going to get on this shoe today. I'm not going to fucking make it. It's not a thing. It was an accident. He dropped it. Whatever. Everyone.
Why is this a fucking issue?
That's just the way people are now. Everything has to be a fucking issue. It doesn't. Just move on with your life. Stop wasting the energy. Save your strength for heart disease. Why do we stress out to the point where we're having heart attacks at 38 years old? Because we just get so wound up over the stupidest little fucking things that don't matter.
You know.
And I'm gonna extend this because I'm definitely guilty of it too. And I'm gonna take a hardline stance. I know it sucks because it's halfway through the summer and we have a lot of fun, and I'll probably change my mind in a certain degree. But all these people that I'm trying to point out how stupid and wrong they are, I hope you guys understand I'm just as fucking bad as them in what I'm doing. I'm all except, I'm basing my things on facts and science. But the fact of the matter is these fights shouldn't be happening. We are all intelligent people. We should be occupying our time with better things.
Having intelligent conversations.
These little arguments, the earth's flat, the earth's not, the earth's flat, go fuck yourself. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. Use this energy for things that matter. We have real fucking problems in this world. Things matter. We don't have time for this fucking shit.
I once had a person that point. I'm not going to say who this person was because I don't want to throw them under the bus because they are a very genuinely awful person and I really care for the person. But it was pointed out to me about when I was every once in a while I would get into these Facebook chats about whatever it might be. Yeah, usually it's about politics. When somebody would post something about a politician, about something, I will turn around and post a couple of links of proving that, just so you know, what you're saying is wrong. It's actually a complete lie fabricated by somebody else that you're perpetuating because you couldn't be bothered looking at facts. Here's the facts. You really got to learn to watch what you're saying because you're not looking very smart right now. And this person had pointed to me saying, not everybody needs to be proven wrong. I said, no, not everybody does. But when you post something on an open forum, that is social media, and you're posting something as a fact when it's clearly wrong and it's very simple to find the truth, I would like to know that I'm wrong so I can stop posting these stupid things that are lies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you would think that, and this is the whole point of life. The whole point of life is to learn.
Yes, it is.
That's the whole point of life. You talk to any old person, they'll tell you, what's the point of fucking life? They'll tell you, it's to fucking learn things. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And if you stop learning, if your whole life is based off of only listening to one side of an argument without even taking the other side into account, you're not learning anymore.
No, exactly.
You're existing to exist, which makes you utterly pointless.
I couldn't agree more. And I'm saying the same thing. They shouldn't be starting I shouldn't have to be in a position where I'm wasting my time